Okay, so we are doing our drip on our little mug over here. So I got some nice and thick from CCDIY, I believe. Yeah, CCDIY. Counterculture something. Don't quote me though. So I have my equal parts of resin. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix them and get them mixed up. And then I will be adding some brown mica because they're wanting it to look, the drip to look chocolate. And then I'll be adding some coffee alcohol ink to it to give it just a little deeper of a color. So give me 1 sec, get this mixed up, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got that mixed up. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not using coffee, I'm using brown. So I am going to drop about 2 drops of that in there. There we go. And I'm going to add my mica. This gives it a really pretty shimmer to it. So not just with the alcohol ink, it's still kind of like see-through-ish. Because see, with just the alcohol ink, it's a little see-through-y. That's even a word, see-through-y. Oh, no. Whew. That could have been horrible. Okay, now let's get this mixed in. You can see the difference. Didn't add a lot. As you see, that's all it took to add that nice chocolatey color that I'm wanting. I don't know if you can see that, but it's pretty. Alright, get this mixed in good. And then we will add, now, I gotta bear with me, I ain't never used this nice and thick. Last time I did drips, I used, honestly, cornstarch. I am not using my quick set epoxy, I am using my regular epoxy. So, we'll start with about a scoop like that. Put that in there and then mix it up. I didn't want to use fast set because adding the nice and thick to it, you know, fast set already gets thick pretty fast, so I wanted to have a little bit of time to work with it. I also did, as you see, placed my decal lower than I normally would. To try to keep the drips off of the image itself. Alright, got that first one mixed up. So now we can add a little more. wonder what it smells like. Nothing. It looks almost like snow. Alright, so I did 2 drops that time. Because I have no idea, there's really no instructions. I guess it's something you just keep adding until you get the consistency that you want, at least from what I've looked up and read about. Oh man, I should have had my other one ready to do, so I could have done both trips at once. I didn't even think about that till it's too late. Because Lord knows I can't, you know, glitter a tumbler and or a mug and decal it before this is ready to go. Oh, if y'all could, please give this video a big thumbs up. It helps the algorithm on YouTube. Because me being a new channel, I need all the likes I can get. I should have Eli in here doing this. He's like the pro. He's so funny. His favorite shows are on YouTube, so that's like all he watches. And he'll be in there playing with himself and playing with his animals and stuff, and he'll be like, so give me a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and that bell. Like he's a little YouTube pro. I mean, it's starting to thicken in the thing, but it's still pretty runny when lifting it out. That is definitely not the consistency I am looking for. So we will add some more. This is like number 4 or 5 and 6, something like that. Add more. I'll put this in there too. No wasting. I don't like wasting stuff. It's got a weird feel to it. I really want to know what this is made out of. It's getting thicker in the cup, but it's still pretty runny. I big scoop in a towel. Oh, wait, why am I using this? I got the cutest little thing today. Look, it's a little shovel. I'm a little shovel, and I'm going to scoop some of this for you. Oh, whoa, that made a mess. That's why I ain't use a shovel. Okay. I'll get this mixed up and then put that in here. Isn't it so adorable, though? It came from my winner's box from Imagination Glitter Company. That is the only glitter company that I use. I use all their glitters exclusively. Hands down, they have the best glitters in the world. They're so pretty. I mean, just look at that on camera. It looks like freshly fallen snow. I'm getting there, but still too runny. If y'all hear any growling, that is my belly for some reason. It's getting there, but it's just so runny when you lift it up. Let's add another shovelful. This time I ain't gonna spill it. Scoop it away from the edge. Oh. Okay, I think that might have been the magic number. Hopefully y'all were counting, because I kind of lost count. Alright, so I'm going to mix this up, and I'm going to let it sit for a minute and kind of get all them air bubbles to the top. Oh, sorry. I just wolfed down a piece of my kid's pizza. I was hungry. Okay, I still honestly think that is too runny. The cup's getting warm. Alright, I'm not going to add no more. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let it sit for like 5 minutes. And then we'll come back and check on it. Oh my god, I swear. Alright, so I'm going to try first one and see how this goes. So basically, what I've learned to do is, I'm using way too big of a popsicle stick for this.
Mom, can you get him to chase this down the steps? He's not doing it.
Because he probably doesn't want to.
I want to chase it down the steps.
Look, I'm busy.
Can you make him?
No, I can't. Take it down the stairs. Go downstairs. Okay, so I'm going to switch out my sticks because I don't want to use the big one. But the big ones are so good for mixing. Like, they mix so good. And honestly, I've noticed too, between like the little thin ones and the thick ones, that you get less bubbles with the big ones. So, we got that one little drip. And now we're going to do another one. Just kind of scrape it on there. And don't worry about the rim, all that. We can clean it up. All right. So I'll probably add a little more right here. And just let it do its thing. Now you can also flip it upside down like this for a little bit, so everything will run back, you know what I mean? So you won't keep them from going super down far into it. But it looks like chocolate. Look how pretty that is. Sorry about my child in the background. No, I gotta get that cleaned up. That's why you keep a baby wipe handy, so you can get your little boo-boos cleaned up. Alright, that's gonna be perfect. I want this one to drip a little more, so I'll add to it just like that. I don't want it running too far, so I find it easier to start with a little less, because you can always add more to it, but you can't really take it away, you know? I'm going to need to let it sit like this for a minute. Just take your time. And go from right side up to upside down. I still think I'm going to try this with Mod Podge. I think with Mod Podge I'll have a little bit more time to work with it. It's easier to control. Get that cleaned up. See, this is what I don't like, is you have to keep going. You don't have time to stop and check anything. So now I got it too far on the other side. And Lord knows I don't want to strip this cup again. But this is the gist of it. I'm going to go ahead and get off here and finish this so I can pay attention to what I'm doing. Thanks, y'all. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments or shoot me a message. As always, hit that like button, subscribe, and give me a big old thumbs up.